Guess how many hands went up? One. How are you supposed to lead other people if you can't relay a vision and mission statement? It's the reason why we come to work. It's our daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly activity. Input equals output. You put nothing in on the front side, ladies and gentlemen, you will get absolutely nothing out on the back side. Taken from somebody who has been through devastating business tragedies, personal tragedies that I've had to overcome. I have had to get myself out of what I call the muck and mire and obscurity of negativity. I was always in a situation where I was not able to have access to resources, information, positive people around me. So how was I able to find my way? How was I able to raise above all that stuff? All I did was put myself in a situation where I can hurdle over top of the obstacle, tunnel under it, go around it, or break through the barricade. How was I able to do it? Education. Remember, it's not going to jump into your lap. You take one step towards knowledge, it will take many steps towards you. Then you can start to raise up, get on your feet, have some focus, develop something called, what you see before you today is nothing more or nothing less than supreme confidence. It's just the highest form of confidence you can have in your skills and your abilities. Does anybody in here feel like they possess supreme confidence in something in your life? Anybody? You feel good about yourself? Well, guess what? Out of our 300 or so million Americans, 75% of us have an esteem issue. Some of us are still dealing with some stuff when we were little kids. Some of you are just working with bigger kids. Are you aware of that? See, some of you have not reached a level of accountability, responsibility, and ownership to take some action upon the goals. People, you could have all the positive thinking you want in the world, but if you don't start taking some action and walk the walk and talk the talk, you are not going to be any better than a person who's negative all the time and a person who doesn't have any type of skills to bring to your organization. You will not be able to have an impact on your positive life. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes people just put up the block. Most people, they suffer from low communication, poor communication, miscommunication, flat out none at all, or the biggest one that kills us when the block shows up is block communication. I don't see you and you don't see me. Now, how are you supposed to see your goals on the other side of this block? So again, everyone, what do you have to do when you see the obstacles? Hurdle what? Then you got to tunnel what? Or you got to do what? Or you got to do what? You got to break through. Because there's nothing in this world that's going to stop me from doing what I'm designed to do. Does that make any sense to anyone? If you feel good and it sounded good, give it a round of applause then, ladies and gentlemen. See, to let you know we're not playing games here at the showcase today, people, please repeat after me. There is nothing that is going to stop me from overcoming my obstacles. It's easier said than done, isn't it? See, right now, it sounds so beautiful when you said it, but some people who you work with, they just don't believe it. Because when the block shows up, they keep the block right in front of their face all day long. I don't want to deal with my supervisor. Go to another section. I don't want to do this work. You go somewhere else. I don't want to show up to work on time. I don't need any training. Everybody just constantly puts up a block. Some people have the block pasted to their forehead all day long. So they can't see anything. They just walk around like this all day long. Oh, okay. Anybody ever heard of something called the 80-20 rule before? You heard of that before? 20% of the staff carries what, ladies and gentlemen? 80% of the workload for everybody else. I have a lot of 20%ers in this audience today. Don't let the 80% of your organization, because of their lack of skills, lack of commitment, lack of accepting responsibility and ownership, let you stop you from accomplishing your goals. People, you can let nothing in life stop you from achieving the ultimate success. What exactly is the ultimate success? People, it's not money. One of the principles of wealth is giving. I had to learn that one the hard way. The more you give, the more you receive. As soon as you figure out to help somebody, help them look good on their job, you start to look good. As soon as you figure out a way to help them do their job easier, your job becomes easier. As soon as you pick up some tips, some tools, some strategies, some techniques, you will have nothing but power. You will stand firm. You will stand very, very strong, very confident, and you will, I guarantee you, I don't promise it to you, you will possess something called supreme confidence. And when you have supreme confidence, ladies and gentlemen, the next time you see the block, what are you going to do? Hurdle what? Or you're going to tunnel what? You're going to do next thing? Or you're going to do what? Everybody do me a favor, stand on your feet, please. Because, you know, I'm not really feeling all of the love right now. I felt a little bit right there in the first segment of my presentation. I felt a little bit right here up front. Coach Joe, you always have love. I need to hear from everybody like you mean it. Because remember, it's a lot of people in life, ladies and gentlemen, that make things sound good to you. There's a lot of people that come into your office. I call them professional time wasters. I call them professional procrastinators. They actually think your office is a campground for conversation. You're trying to get your work done, and they come in and they talk to you all day long. And that is an interruption, and an interruption is a form of an obstacle. So how do you remove the obstacles? See, some of you in here, you can't fire the people who you work with, so you're stuck with them. Isn't that amazing? Just like you're stuck with your family members. So since you have to deal with them and you have to overcome obstacles, we have to not only make it sound good, but we have to believe it. A lot of people in here raised their hand when I said, when you had a big obstacle at home, whether or not it was personal or professional, are you willing to deal with it? I'm going to ask you several questions, and I want you to participate in something with me after that. I want you to ask yourself a question every single day. Do you have what it takes to be the person you want to be? Not who other people want to turn us into, but do you have whatever it takes to be the person that you want to be? And are you willing to do whatever it takes to be that person? Is that a yes, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. Is that a yes? Yes? Okay, if it's a yes, then I want you to repeat after me. Give me an F. Oh. I love it over here. I heard it. Okay, let's do it again. Give me an F. Give me an O. Give me a C. Give me a U. Give me an S. What does it spell, ladies and gentlemen? What does it spell again? Everybody do me a favor, raise both your arms like this in the air. We're gonna design right now an alliance and a partnership agreement. We're gonna make a contract between the Motivational Supercharger and everyone in here right now. Keep them up. Even if you don't have deodorant, keep them up. Okay, now, here's what we're gonna say. I state your name. Oh, listen, state your name. I always get them on that one. Okay, I state your name. Am willing to do whatever it takes to accomplish my goals, attack my goals, hurdle over top of my obstacles, go under them, go around them, break through the barricade, focus on my goals and dreams. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate your time. Now, they don't call me the motivational supercharger of the 21st century for nothing. I expect each and every one of you, those 4 strategies you wrote down on the page. I'm going to respectfully request that you start injecting those in every facet of your life. It is how I was able to overcome financial ruins, how I was able to put together relationships in my life, how I was able to build up a powerful network of people. Overcoming obstacles, ladies and gentlemen, and staying focused on your goals and dreams is the #1 thing I want you to take away from here today. Don't ever let anybody's opinion about you define your level of self-esteem. You start attacking life, ladies and gentlemen, before it attacks you. It has been my pleasure to be of service to you. I am the motivational supercharger of the 21st century, Kevin T. Robertson, America's leading focus expert, and I love you.